Man, it's been a while. How do I do this? I forgot how to stream, guys. It's over. What's up, guys? Jacob here. I'm sorry, it's been a month. The motivation has been low. I made a YouTube post kind of saying that, but like even then, that was a couple of weeks ago. Basically what happened today is I got so bored that I was like, I haven't wanted to play Minecraft. Maybe I should just like sit down and do it anyway. And it's kind of nice to see the world again. Like I've missed it. It's a really nice thing that we have going here. Hopefully someone stops by. That would be based, but it's a little late for grenade, I think. It's also the middle of the week, around dinner time for me. But we don't care. We stream when we feel like it. So what did we do last time? We kind of like, last time was 32 days ago, 33 days ago maybe. And Peter was on with us. Peter is not on with us today. I need to figure this out, I think. We made the little burrow for our hawk wasps, which they've needed desperately. I feel like we should fix that up. There's some stone on the roof, and I don't really like that. And then I think Peter, like, he pretty much like did the front of the base for the most part. Yeah, that's looking pretty sick. Everything he builds is just infinitely better than mine. That's fine. Everyone has their specialties to different degrees. I'm glad that he is good at what he does. Where is the dirt again? Okay. How much? Seems I'm out of course dirt as well. Oh, I have some dirt on me. That's hilarious. I didn't need to come back here. Okay. Also, we're kind of nearing day 500, and once you reach day 500, that's when I'm going to make a video on the world, just kind of doing a tour. I did that for my survival series in vanilla too. Okay. Okay. I'm good, you guys. So the reason I set it against the beehive, or like a hive, for the hawk wasps is because they actually don't typically make hives in the wild. They typically burrow into the ground, and they can have a ground burrow. I think a lot of like solitary wasps and ants, like, I don't know if there are solitary ants. I don't know. There might be flightless wasps, but a lot of them do that kind of thing. They make a burrow. It's kind of like the insect way, I feel. When you don't have, when you're not social, just make a burrow, bro. Okay, monkeys are still over here. Apes, I'm sorry, great apes. No, I was like, where was the other one? That's fine. Kong, and then I forget the meme that we were gonna name you after. I don't remember. Is the mud skipper down here? Yep, that's typical. Okay. On the docket for today is, I have no idea. We might just be running around for 20 minutes and then stopping stream. I'm not gonna lie. Just kind of check in on the world again. Just let you guys know I'm still alive. How are the frogs? We can actually tame these using domestication and innovation, but I haven't done that yet. I want to get a nice green one. Hey, Slop. How's it going? Slop. So cute. Cutie patootie. We have the catfish. We can harvest this sugarcane, I suppose. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some nice, like, stores of resources coming up. Catfish are doing alright. Can you go in there? That'd be hilarious. No. I've never seen them actually go into the log. It should be fun. I feel like they'd like that spot, but they don't have AI like that. Real catfish would do that, though. We have the turtles. Crunch! Not okay. Snappy. Where's grenade? Grenade is right here. And then, of course... Oh, yeah, we also did this last time, I think. We finished this up. We have pathway coming all the way over here. And we've set up a nice enclosure. Nice little range for the bison to graze in. Hey, chill out. We don't have a... He's just floating. Okay, that's fine. We have 1, 2... I think we have 6. I have the door over here by the thing. We should probably expand this at some point. I kind of want this to come out into like a tower though. So we'll have like a tower, a little tower here. And then like a path that goes up to it and out over to the door maybe. And then this door would probably also have an entrance into the crocodile exhibit down here. Because this is going to be a crocodile exhibit at some point. I just don't know when. That's going to be a lot of work. There was a hostile mob. I need to get a torch around here. Like anywhere that I'm frequenting in the world that isn't for farming, like farming monsters, needs to be monster free. Because I don't like dealing with creepers. Creepers are like my worst fear for this world. Oh, I also had it come over here. It's like so. We could build a little building here for this snake. So there's anacondas that we had an anaconda in here and it just kind of disappeared because they're a little buggy, I guess. So we could build an enclosure for them here where it's like inside and there's like a glass between you and the snake, and so it's not gonna grab onto you. I think that would be a good idea. We also want to have a tree here at some point. We need a lot more trees because these they look okay. There seems to be more of them in the area to like make it look more convincing. I've been following the development of Fossils and Archaeology Revival quite closely. I'm not like in with the devs or anything. I'm just on the Discord. But I'm basically waiting for that to come out too. Progress is kind of slow, but it's because they're like redoing them and not that it's not good. Progress is slow because they're like redoing everything from the ground up to make it like be really high quality, which is good. I want that. That's good. It's good. Like the animations look really smooth. All the models are really realistic. And then Alex's Cave is probably coming out in a few months. Forlorn Hollows is what Forlorn Cave that we're working on right now. Is what he's working on right now. And that is looking excellent. All the caves looking excellent. I need to like sort this out. But basically, the reason I haven't been like making content and anything recently, we should just like I should go over this and just turn it into like I should make a short basically out of this. The reason I haven't been making content recently is because I'm just waiting for like a lot of things to update. Like I want to get into Valheim on the channel, but I'm waiting for a certain world customization update to come out so I can play the game how I want to play it. And then I'd also like to make more content on here, but I really want to add a few mods and a few updates to mods that already exist. But like mods don't really want to update past 1.19.2 yet because 1.20 is close to coming out. So hopefully so here's the timeline for me. 1.20 comes out. We wait a bit, probably do some videos on the vanilla world, just getting cherry blossoms and everything that's new. We might not do armor trims because those are rare and not super interesting to me. And then we do those videos. Mods all update to 1.20. We back up the world, this world, port it over to 1.20, add the mods again. Basically, because CurseForge is kind of complicated and transitioning to versions, you kind of have to make a new mod pack if you're doing a custom thing yourself. And then we would get back into content with like new mods, like Alex's Caves, new stuff for Alex's mobs, and also the Aether. The Aether has been updated and like revamped and everything, and I really want to play that. That'd be fun as fuck. Okay. Okay. What to do? This plateau is still a little flat. Rip slop. We're getting a little framey over here. It's horse's fault. She's just so huge. Gold, hello, Butch. Hello. Yeah, no thanks. Sam. We have a second bald eagle. In here. Where is it? Here. It's tamed. So let's get... Let's get a thing going for it. Go 1, 2. Let's see if I remember how to craft this. Yep. Peter, how's it going? This is your first time watching the stream without actually being on stream. That's kind of funny. Okay. How's it going, man? We're just trying to figure out something to do because it's been a month. Okay. Boop. You happy? Yeah, you're happy. Okay, Sam has a friend now. You thought I'd drop by? Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see. Now that you're here, super sick and killing time. Oh, dude, that sucks. You know what you have is anything like bad, like a stomach bug? I can imagine that having that close to coming home is not fun. Let's put this cage back. Oh, actually, it's in here. You have 19 cages, Jesus. I really want to. There's so much that I could be doing, but like so much time and so little motivation. You think it's just a sinus infection that's been going around the res hall? Okay, gotcha. Still not fun at all. That sounds, yeah, sinus infection sounds pretty bad. Mouth breathing is not fun. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cliff. We're gonna succumb to the thing. Do I have enough andesite even? Bro. Not horrible considering you don't have class today. Still annoying, I see. Yeah, how is the timeline for classes and finals? I think you said you're coming home in 2 weeks, but I forget how many weeks ago that was. Gonna show my roommate Jurassic Park for the first time, though. He hasn't seen Jurassic Park? What? That's actually nuts. That's like among my favorite series of all time. For the dinosaurs, of course. That's not fun. We get done next Friday. Okay. This is the last week for class, plus finals next week. Very cool. So, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna assume you'll have free time next week, because you'll probably be studying. But that's cool. And then I'll see you. That's based. I know, it's silly how he hasn't seen it. Like, what? That's like a certified classic. I would suggest we could get into a call or something and just talk if you're open, but I don't know. You probably don't want to be talking too much. It's probably sound awful. Okay. That's a fly. Okay, so how did I want this? I was 9 minutes in, and he came in, and he explained how he's never seen it. So you stopped and made sure we had time to watch it tonight. Okay, interesting. Seasick too, or how does that work? You live together. Scientists kind of prevent that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Okay, very nice. And then, like, so we're gonna have this motion here. Motion. Like, that is a little silly looking. He was sick earlier, now it's your turn. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been sick in a long time. I don't think, at least. Like, which is kind of surprising because I can't imagine my immune system is very good given how unhealthy I eat. But, you know. Probably means you'll be fine by tomorrow because he didn't have it for a while. Okay, that's good. Very good indeed. Let's see. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. It's all the milk keeping me healthy. True. Dude, it's so good from you. I believe it. I don't doubt it for a second. My immune system is like secretly invincible. If you just drink your milk, you just don't get sick. You could like inject me with the coronavirus, and I would like the milk would just like fight it off for my immune system. How much of a cliff is how much cliff is left to build? We have actually it's not that much. Wow. Let me sleep first. Considering like all the cliff I've done, like most of it is done. So we have this to there, which if we go out into the ocean, like it doesn't actually it looks kind of big, but I assure you. Yeah, that's like nothing. Like we did all the way around there, we did all the way over there. Compared to what I've done, I just need to get it in the headspace that I have so little left to do that it is just easy. Oh yes, over here also, all the seals have just been drowning themselves. Like we only have one seal left. We only have Corporal Flapper. Like I don't not bad at all. Yeah, yeah. We could even start from this side, but I kind of want to have like a rocky beach here, maybe that comes into that. I don't know. We'll see. We're just gonna build the cliff and then terraform around the cliff. That's I think the plan. We're gonna have to get more stone soon. Common seal L for real. Like, who thought it would be funny to make them not be able to breathe underwater in Minecraft? Like, Alex mobs, can you fix that, please? They drown themselves. It's stupid. Oh my god, why is it double clicking? I don't get it. Okay, that's looking alright. It's kind of turning in now. But like this, like just like the land around this area of this part of the cliff is just kind of frustrating to work with. We're also going to need to grab more andesite at some point. Seal didn't want to live in the same world as JRS. Bro, I gave them such a nice home. I stole them from a beach, a barren beach far, far away. And I brought them to this beautiful palm beach with azalea leaves and turtles and octopi and like fish and everything, and this awesome base. And what? How do they thank me for kidnapping them and like giving them like whatever syndrome? They kill themselves. That's what they do. I don't appreciate. Don't appreciate it at all. I think we're gonna go in one here. If you want to feel like you're making more progress on the cliffs, you can make a skeleton out of 1 limestone blocks and make everything fit into them. Yes, that's a good idea. But then again, like, I don't know. I could use that's not typically how I build the cliffs though. Like, I agree that's a good way to break it up. But like, I have to like then think about how I'm gonna make the cliff. Like, if I built a little thing there, I'd have to be like, okay, this looks a certain way. That has to meld into it. Let's get more stone. Which do we? Yeah, that's a strategy. Yeah, no, I've seen you do it. It's probably a better strategy. Probably helps you with motivation, which is exactly. I was talking to my therapist, and she was like, "Hey, the motivation issue is like typically very easily solved by medicine." And I was like, okay, I'm not opposed to going up on medicine, but like, what if I'm just a low motivation person in general? But like, then again, the medicine is all about changing your brain chemistry, so like, it could just do that. I guess. Do we have any andesite? Doesn't look like it. We dig deep. Okay, that's enough stone. Can I stop floating, please? There you go. You haven't heard that? Well, I don't know. That's what I've sounds plausible. Yeah, she was like, the sadness aspect of depression is the harder thing to fix with medicine. And that motivation is like typically what is easier to deal with. Which is interesting. That makes sense though. Because like I feel like happiness is very much about like self-actualization. I want this to kind of be not shaped how it is. So we're gonna go. I don't know. I believe her. She's licensed. I'm not. Friends are the best therapists. Be like. That lines up with your other. Yeah. Okay. So I thought about this question earlier, but it's like, and it kind of ties into this, is like, would you rather have like infinite like material wealth or like and money, or infinite happiness? And it's like, I'd rather choose having infinite money over infinite happiness, because I feel like happiness is something that I would rather like money is just a thing, it's just a means to an end. I'd rather like build happiness like for myself. You just tell them to drink milk and smile more. Real. That's what I do and it works. That's the real trick. My medication isn't actually like, I take it with milk. That's what helps. It just like increases the efficiency like 500%. Interesting take on the happiness. Yeah, like, I feel like it makes sense though. Like, having infinite money, makes life easier. I've always interpreted it as only having one or the other. I mean, like, I feel like it depends on how you use what you have. I feel like having infinite money, it's like you can just do whatever you want, and maybe that loses some meaning. But like, if you're doing good things with what you can, if you're doing infinite good things with infinite money, then I feel like it's not a problem. And like, also with the happiness aspect, it's like, if you just like wish for infinite happiness, are you even ever sad? And which is also kind of important for life. Like, what if your like parent dies and you're like, oh, I just have infinite happiness, bro. Not molding at all. If you can have infinite happiness, I'm choosing to assume I have enough money to make me happy. Fair enough. Yeah, that's... Using infinite money to do infinite good things is a very good point. Yeah. And I suppose you do need depth. Yeah. I'm not just happy all the time, that is, yeah. Like at a certain point, like if you're just happy all the time, you kind of just become hollow, I feel like. Like, yeah, you're happy, but like that's all you feel. It's like that's almost like psychopathic at a certain point. Mr. Beast chose infinite money to do infinite good things with. Does that mean that he's always sad? No. He chose infinite money, and then via doing infinite good things via infinite money, he gets infinite happiness. That's like the real play. You can be on board with that, yeah. For now, I think I kind of want this to, like, collapse down the hill. Because, like, it just doesn't look good to have it just go into the ground when the ground is, like, sloping downward at such an angle itself. I don't like it. Maybe we have, like, this be the level. I kind of want to get rid of this hill at some point here. Ow. Like this hill here, I kind of want gone. And then we'll have, like, a tiger pit there instead. I think that'd be funny. Gravel in boulders for a rock slide. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Because there is some gravel over there. In decent quantities. Have like a peak here. Comes down. Go. Back. Okay. We could just keep, I mean, we could keep the hill, get rid of this tree, these trees kinda, which was the plan anyway. And then we have, like, some boulders kinda coming down here. And then, like, we could even have, like, a chunk of cliff, like some dirt falling off on the side. I don't know, that could be fun. Yeah, the real choice is actually infinite games. How haven't we seen this? That's so true. Would you rather have infinite games? Would you rather have infinite bacon but no games, or games, infinite games but no games? That's so true. It's actually infinite games is the answer. It's real. Infinite games. Well, okay. Let's see. Hear me out. What if you get infinite physical copies of games and you just sell them? So therefore, games make you happy, but they can now also make you money. So via infinite games, you have infinite happiness and infinite money at the same time. You just get like it's not just like every game in your Steam library. You can just manifest like a physical copy of Tears of the Kingdom and like sell it to someone for like way under price, and then like you have infinite games. What are the odds of always choosing the bad ones? There are infinite bad games and not wanting the game anymore. Yeah, like what if I choose to play Five Nights at Freddy's for like an hour and then it's like, yeah, this is so bad that my gaming experience is ruined. I'd rather go watch the movie. That's interesting. I mean like I feel like you always have like if you're a gamer, there are games you enjoy. So like even if you're trying a bunch of new games, then like you have a home base to go back to. You're forgetting that supply and demand is going to ruin the value of our currency if you have infinite games to sell. Well, that's where like you undercut, but like only a certain amount, and then only sell a certain amount. Like you don't like just always sell games. You just like make as much money as you need. Or what if you just like, or you could like, I don't know. And also, would you get into legal trouble for that? Would if I sold infinite Zelda games, would Nintendo get on my ass and be like, hey, they can you ever get invested in one of those infinite games, knowing that there's a statistical certainty that there's a better game? Oh my god, that's actually terrifying. Like, what if I'm playing like what if there's someone who's playing Vintage Story, which is like a Minecraft-esque game, but like it's like super complicated in terms of its survival, and they don't know Minecraft exists, but they have infinite games and they're playing Vintage Story, and they're like, oh my god, why am I playing this game why am I playing Vintage Story when I could be looking for a game, i.e. Minecraft, that is just like a better survival game? That's all like opinionated. That's all opinionated though. Like that's just like a me example. Like they could prefer that. Or it's all like that didn't they didn't want to let that through. I'll show that though. These are the deep thoughts that are trapped in my swollen ass sinuses. Yes. This is a good conversation. I'm enjoying. It's like playing Minecraft, streaming, and talking about philosophy is very fun. Okay, I haven't built any cliffs in like a hot minute though, because I've been thinking about this. I have to build more cliffs. Yeah, like you're just kind of sitting there doing nothing, right? Besides watching this. So yeah, your mind must be wandering to to the deep recesses of your consciousness, and be like, what is the meaning of life? And then you've discovered it. The meaning of life is not having a soul and sinuses. So currently you're not living. You're just surviving. Yeah, with infinite games, even if there's not an objectively better game, there will still be an infinite amount of subjectively better games for literally anyone. Yes. But like you also have to take nostalgia into account. Like you're discovering all these new games and they're so much better than they're just better and better and better than the last. And you're like, wow, I can't stop playing these new games. They're so good. But then the nostalgia hits and you're like, man, you know what I want? I'd rather play than this really awesome game. I'd rather play Minecraft, which isn't as good, but because you played it so long ago and so much, you just like love it for what it is. Okay. Infinity is very whack. I agree. Can't there be a game that elicits those nostalgic properties while improving on the original game? I guess you're right. Like, if there is Minecraft and you have infinite games, I suppose there are infinite games that look just like Minecraft but do things slightly differently. So I guess you're right. But like, how I really had that experience, I'm trying to think of a time when that's happened to me, when I'm playing a game and it reminds me of another game. Like maybe one of the infinite variants is a Lego Star Wars Complete Saga that is identical but with slightly better graphic quality. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's insane. Hmm. Should I start on this side now? Because like, look at this. We're going in. We're coming in. I guess we're kind of coming in like that. And this is coming out. So I need to remedy that. So like, but we have this much space. So maybe what will happen is we'll kind of come up to here and then start going out a little bit. It just needs to look fine. Yeah, Planet Coaster gave me some serious Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 vibes for a bit from a nostalgia perspective. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. They're both roller coaster building games. I guess, like... Unfortunately, there were some parts about it that made it hard to play for as long as I played that game. Gotcha. Yeah, like I have a similar experience with Zoo Tycoon, not Zoo Tycoon. What's it called? Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is like a good game, but parts of it are just too complicated for me to really get into. Like I could build a zoo in Planet Zoo, and it would be really graphically like beautiful and interesting and everything, but I don't have the skills to do that, and like I can just build a zoo in Minecraft, which is what I'm doing right now. And it just kind of is easier and still looks good and satisfies me. So I can have this like come down gradually, come up gradually, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You were so excited for the second Escapists game, but it wasn't as good. Kind of makes you wonder what things could do to be a perfect sequel. Yeah, I've never enjoyed the Escapists because I'm so bad at it. Like I remember we've talked about it a few times where like you've like escaped center perks in like a day, and I am like sitting there for like over a week. Another question: what in your opinion makes something a good sequel? I think this is a good example. Maybe, well, actually, no, maybe not, because it's kind of a different game inherently. In a video game, if it's like a story-based game, I want something that like continues on the story in a way that like makes sense, doesn't retcon things too shittily or at all. And like for example, or if it's like a sequel, like BioShock Infinite is the BioShock. Like BioShock was like a really good game, and like it had a really interesting story of like that I don't even really understand fully, like the series that much, because it's kind of deep actually, and talks about like economics and like slavery and stuff like that kind of. Like I played BioShock, enjoyed it, and then played Infinite and enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy Infinite as a sequel to BioShock. Infinite like takes place in like a completely different like timeline kind of. That's how I see it. I don't know. I think Briggs disagrees. Okay, can a piece of media be objectively bad, and still be a good sequel? As in bad on its own. I think I would point to the Jurassic World series for that. Like, I don't think anyone particularly liked any of the Jurassic World movies as much as the original Jurassic Park. But, like, the 3 movies that they did for Jurassic World, I feel like the lore that they made of, like, oh, now that there are dinosaurs in the real world, and how do we cope with that? Like, I feel like that was good. Maybe you disagree. But I don't know, I'm just kind of a dinosaur geek. I don't really care if the movie is good or not. I just like singing with dinosaurs. Even if they're not very accurate at all, it's still cool. Good point, yeah. Thank you. Bro, why do you fly? How are flies still spawning? I really don't get it. So do you have to expand on the lore to be a better sequel? Like if you have a game or a movie and you make a second one as a direct continuation of the first and don't expand on anything, then I don't think you've done a good job. I think that's my opinion. Like what's a good example? I would argue maybe Scorched Earth for Ark is a good example, where like it's a DLC, but it didn't really do much for the entire series. It was kind of just its own thing. It could have been a lot better, I feel. Bro, you don't necessarily disagree. Okay. Yeah. Kind of close. I'm kind of decide how I blend this back together. I should probably get the trees out of the way. So I have a direct line of sight. Maggots. You appreciate the sequels that recontextualize things from the original, and you can go back and enjoy the original even more. Yeah. Like, oh, this happened, but this is why that happened. That's good. Dangerous though, because sometimes it changes the original for the worse. Yeah. I can see that happening. Okay. There are mobs over there. Gonna be upset if they're creepers. What happened in Doctor Strange 2 where it changed Wanda's character to be a villain and WandaVision kind of gave her a redemption arc? Gotcha. I haven't seen any of those movies or shows, but I'm like, yeah, I get it. I need to light up this cave, I think. No, bad skeleton. So you gave her a redemption. Okay, yeah, that's weird. And like, now WandaVision less sad. It's like, you know, she's just going to become evil arbitrarily in Doctor Strange 2. No, I don't care. You can spoil all you want. Like, I'm not too invested in Marvel. Like, I'm probably never gonna watch those movies, if that makes like realistically, unless like we have like a movie night or something and we choose that. Dude, I'm gonna have so much texturing to do on this cliff. Like, I'm finishing this cliff, but I have 0 andesite, so I'm gonna have to go back and get andesite and then add it. That's like so annoying. What day is it right now? Have we made it to day 90? We're almost at 490. Cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. So Thanos joins joins a con in Avengers 3 to 2.41. A commune. Yeah. He starts a commune with his little farming life. Like, no, like, joke's on you. He used, before he destroyed the Infinity Stones, he made a copy of himself to distract the Avengers, and then when they kill him, they think he's dead. Then he just like makes a commune and like lives out the rest of his days peacefully. Or at least until he realizes that their universe is just going to repopulate and keep consuming resources. Then he gets kicked out of that like one Salmonella video guy. He has redemption arc and then gets kicked out and becomes arbitrarily a villain again. I need to texture this. Oh, rain would be like. Okay, so we have to do this. Okay. Stop the rain. Can't sleep right now, I'm sad. We have to deal with it. Okay, good enough. Perish. Funny. Dude, they just like love killing themselves. I don't get it. So we're gonna like bring this to a close, I think. So where are you? I enjoy that. Kind of running low on food. Okay. What do we harvest and make emeralds out of? I think we need to sell books. I think we're just gonna sell some books. So we have like more than I'll need for a long time. Book. Oh, we're gonna get some good XP from this too, it seems. I need to get, what's it called? Depth Strider and Feather Falling. I think that would make me very OP. Also Protection 4, because I only have Protection 3 on all this. Maybe Mending too, because the self-repair is a little slow. Can I neo this? Can you neo up a block? I don't know. Oh, my fault. Doesn't matter. Okay. You're going to see it take a nap? See you later, probably. Okay. Good luck napping and mouth breathing. Alright. See ya. Can't wait. Yeah. been an hour already? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. It's day 490. We got 10 days left until we make that video. How much left do we have, really? We made good progress. I might want to be done because I haven't really eaten dinner yet and I'm hungry. Yeah, you can like see like it's just like a little bit now. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be it. I'm hungry. I need to go eat. So let's get into a place that isn't like ugly like the underside of our thing. Let's go by Michael Jackson and friends. Where are they? Here. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed. It's some pretty interesting conversations that I can have with Peter. It's a good time. Anyways, hopefully this is going to become more regular of a thing, getting back into making content. I know, once again, sorry it's been a month. But, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have? Oh, I've been, like, in the bottom of the... My camera's been kind of messed up the entire stream, hasn't it? That's funny. Okay. I mean, how you made me look rather short. I'm actually rather tall. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, consider liking, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate these 3 things. That helps me out a ton. Helps you out too if you enjoy the content. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Peace.